Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what type of relationship it's going to be. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Libras and this person coming towards you in love. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. Okay, could have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo energy. How they're viewing you, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so they're definitely seeing you as somebody who's hardworking and dedicated. You might know this, you might know this person from work or from the gym or somewhere you like to go back to, or they see you working hard. But they also see you as somebody who's different than their usual type and expectations, okay? And we see the Seven of Cups, the type of relationship it could be. Now, this could also be someone that you meet online. This is my, like dating app or online dating card, but we'll see. And we see the Death card, Scorpio energy. All right, so you may have somebody here who has Scorpio in their chart. This person is somebody who I do feel like they're quite intense. Their thoughts and their emotions run really deep. I think this person is someone that is, focused and brave. I think they themselves are also very hardworking. Some of you know this person from work or from school, like I said, where they see that you have work ethic or that you work really hard. All right, and with the Two of Wands, I feel like you two are very compatible. Okay, yeah, I feel like you two, I don't know, have the same sense of humor. You kind of want the same things out of life here. All right, we see Aries energy coming through. Some of you, this person though, they may hold back a little bit because they're a little bit worried that they're going to look foolish or that you're going to reject them. It might take a few tries for this person to reach out to you or to ask you out. And the Five of Swords, yeah, there could be some sort of mental conflict here around this person taking that leap of faith towards you. Now, it could be because they always see you and you're in a group, right? So they don't want to ask you out or confess their feelings to you and have other people hear or possibly see them get rejected. Okay, but I do think that they're going to do that. And for some of you, they could be a bit younger than you as well. Okay, so they might be worried about an age difference here, or maybe they're older than you. I do think that this is somebody who's been kind of silently trying to get your attention, but it may not have been or be, completely working. I also see Venus and Aquarius energy coming through here for this person. So strong Venus signs, Venus and Aquarius, Venus and Virgo coming through. Let's see what else we need to know about this person. This person, yeah, this would make sense with that Scorpio energy. They're deeply committed to your connection. They're strong. They can be counted on to have your back here, Libra. All right, they're passive though. I do think this person may sometimes have difficulties asserting themselves, or they're uncomfortable asserting themselves, or at least asking you out. And again, it might be because they feel like you're out of their league, or there's an age difference, or you're always around other people, so they have a hard time getting you on your own. This is potentially your life partner though, so there's a mutual love with a partner who shares your vision for the future. It's meant to be a long-term connection. And for some of my Libras, this person is or has really strong fire in their chart. I feel like Libra, this person is somebody who takes good care of themselves. So they like to eat, they're healthy, or they exercise a lot. They care about what they look like, their appearance. All right, somebody who, always kind of looks put together, looks like they're going somewhere. I also feel like they could be on some sort of particular diet. Now, it doesn't mean necessarily like they're trying to lose weight or something, but it could be they have an allergy, or it could be that they are doing keto or carnivore, or they're vegan or something like that. They only eat whole foods. Okay, Spirit is saying for some of you, this person is curvy, but they're also fit. You're going to find this person to look fit, or whatever their curves or lack of curves might be. You're going to be very attracted to them. And again, it seems like they take good care of themselves. For some of you, this person is well known, so that could be within your community. You know, it could be within, you know, maybe they have a large social media following, or they're, you know, they're famous for some of you. They could be European or have some sort of European background, or maybe they've lived in Europe, maybe they currently live in Europe, maybe their, you know, their grandparents come from Europe. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we do see that this person may speak multiple languages here, okay? Let's see what else my Libras need to know about this person. Clear messages, advice, and this might be a little bit of a confusing connection, we'll see. Ooh, this person can speak more than one language fluently, so that's coming out twice. So some of my Libras, you know, maybe there are going to be some communication issues, although I do think this person speaks multiple languages. Maybe the language you speak with them is not their first language. And again, that might lead to, you know, some communication issues or misunderstandings. If there are cultural differences or a bit of a language barrier, again, it's not going to be for all of you. This person may have dark hair. All right, we're also seeing that they're physically active, so double confirmation of that. Them being somebody who takes good care of themselves, they work out a lot, or they like to walk, or they like to hike, or they're just always on the go. And they may be sarcastic, so they, you know, I feel like they have a witty, dry sense of humor. And Spirit saying they have been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months, but I kind of feel like this person might travel either for work, or they travel for frequently to see family. Okay, or it's like their work that takes them a lot of different places. I don't know if they work in sales or, you know, or whatever it might be. But I do feel like this person is kind of someone who's always on the go. All right, let's see. How else will my Libras be able to identify this person, or what else do they need to know? Spirit saying some of you, this will lead to marriage. This person's going to be very funny. So we get double confirmation that this person is looking for a life partner, that there's potential for marriage here. And this person is very loving, sensitive, and affectionate. Okay, and we get double confirmation that they may have dark hair. And some of you, I'm getting more of like an Eastern European energy from them, but that doesn't have to be the case. I mean, they could be Greek, they could be Italian, they could be French, you know, they could be Spanish, they could be Swedish. Or have some sort of tie to, you know, to any European country. So with the Eight of Pentacles, Libra, this person sees you as somebody who's very strong, somebody who's very stable, somebody who's very dependable. Okay. Let's see. All right. This person might be a little bit worried, though, that, like in the beginning, Libra, that there's something here they can't quite trust. And I do see that. We saw that with that Fool energy and the Five of Swords. Like this person might be a little bit conflicted about coming towards you. Now, it could be something they've heard about you. It could be just that they're projecting, you know, some of their fears and insecurities onto you or onto the connection. With the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like this person, you know, they're like, you're not going to be the one that's talking to them or reaching out to them. Like it has to be them. Okay. And they kind of like being in that passive role, or they're hoping that you'll make that move. But I do think they're going to be the ones who end up making that move. This person might know about your past if you've had a difficult relationship or an ending in a marriage. Maybe some of you, you know, have dealt with like a narcissist before. You will probably talk about that with this person. Some of you too, you might meet this person when you've actually just experienced some sort of legal issue or something that wasn't fair, something that happened at work, you know, and it could be like some sort of harassment, or it could be that like you were passed over for a raise or promotion, or you're not being treated fairly, or your pay got cut, or your hours get cut. Okay, so again, you might really meet this person when you're walking away from someone or something. But I see here with double eights coming through, the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, that, yeah, but that there's going to be abundance here with this connection, despite whatever you might be going through, okay? But this person knows that you've been hurt or you've been disappointed, and again, either because of like a work situation, a legal issue, maybe even something having to do with like an ex, okay? So let's see what else we need to know. We see this poet energy. Okay, so this person really likes the way you express yourself. They love reading your messages. They might even, you know, they might compliment you on your vocabulary or just the way you phrase things. And we also see victim energy. So this person sees you as somebody who stands up for yourself, you stand up for others. But I also think they see you, Libra, as someone who does it in a very classy way, okay, without getting, without bringing too much drama to a situation. Like you've got a really good way of expressing yourself, or even shutting down people who are being rude or offensive and things like that. So they're definitely seeing you, Libra, as this goddess energy. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but they just see you as somebody who's very wise. They see you as somebody who's sensual. They see you as somebody who's very, very attractive. You're nurturing, and they see creating a new life with you. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is beautiful energy about somebody that you're going to end up marrying. Now, like I said, the Seven of Cups says maybe in the beginning this might be a little bit of a confusing situation or a confusing connection. Some of you, it might be a connection that starts off online. Now, that's not going to be for all of you. Okay, but the Seven of Cups can be my online dating card. What else do my Libras need to know? Don't dismiss any red flags. Okay, I didn't really see many red flags here, to be honest. Okay, but I also just feel like that's, checking yourself, checking this person and the connection. Don't hold back with this person. The right person isn't going to be upset if you set boundaries or expectations. I do think this is going to be a healing connection. Now beware whether it's on your end or on this person's end here, Libra, that there might be some old wounds that affect this connection. Okay, so again, just sort of be aware if you're projecting something from the past onto them or this situation, or they are. And at the bottom of the deck, we do get confirmation of potential marriage here, but most importantly, this is a true love situation. It's emotional, it's physical, and it's unconditional. Okay. So let's see what else my Libras need to know here, please. What else do my Libras need to know about this person or this connection? Okay, so this is going to be a dream come true. Have faith that your love, your rainbow will come smiling through. So don't give up hope or faith that your person is out there. Some of you, this could be a rekindling, an old flame return. Some of you, you could have a choice between this person and a past person. But for most of you, I feel like this rekindling energy is more so just this sense of familiarity between two people who have shared past lives together, okay? And Libras, let's see, is there anything else that you need to know here, please? All right, so this is going to be unfolding for a lot of you within the next 9 months. So between, I'm doing this reading in May, so June, maybe between June of 2025 and March 2026. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. If these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Love and light, Libras. Take care.